Exterminate! Exterminate!
Run, bitch! Run!
Well, hello there. So, I've been in hell for the last few days. Well, actually, for the past few months, and I saw some really, really horrible things, like Game of Thrones Season 8. It wasn't fun. So, now I'm back. Hopefully, regular uploads from now on. And with that all said, and hell behind me, let's get on to the video. And yeah, actual regular uploads from now on. Fingers crossed. But something's missing. Okay, wait. Well, now I'm back. So today I'm going to talk to you about all the movies and some of the shows that are coming out this month, that is June 2021. Basically, there are a lot of movies compared to the last few months, but very, very few notable shows that are coming out this month. So these movies are going to be in release order, not my most anticipated list. So basically the first movies that's supposed to be released is going to be first on the list. So with that said, the first movie is going to be Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Now, the Conjuring franchise the mainline series is pretty decent. There are a few spin-off series also from the Conjuring universe that are not so good. But the Conjuring third part, yeah. So the third part is the Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It, which is again based on a real life case. Is the first case ever recorded in US history where the defendant claimed that they were possessed by the devil. So again, the devil made me do it. And this is a very unique case, like it's one of the most popular cases in paranormal activities. I think it's going to be decent, at least. The early reviews are out from reviewers who have gotten early screeners, and it seems to be going decently, not too high. It's probably the weakest in the main Conjuring franchise, but still better than most of the spin-off series. Okay, so the second movie on my list is In the Heights. Now this movie is by John M. Chow, who is the director of Crazy Rich Asians. It's adapted from a popular musical, and it's about a person who has received a lot of inheritance from his grandmother. But he personally runs a small shop in the US. Now, he has to make a decision whether to keep pursuing whatever he's doing in his life or leave the country that he has grown to love, and go back to his home country and take his grandmother's inheritance. Again, the movie Crazy Rich Asians was very enjoyable, so this is going to be decent, and the early reviews again are out for this one as well, and they seem to be very, very positive. Okay, so the third movie on this list, which is coming out on June 16th, is Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, and this is one of my most anticipated movies of the last few years. And this is a sequel to the first movie, Hitman's Bodyguard, and this is just Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds messing around, adult R-rated comedy. Really, really fun movie. This time we are going to see a lot more of Samuel L. Jackson's wife. Let's just see where they take this story and these characters. But again, really, really excited for this movie. Sadly, this movie is right now only available in the theaters. So if no theaters near you are open, then you probably will have to wait a while till some streaming service gets the rights to this movie. Okay, so the fourth movie that's coming out in June is Luca, which is coming out on June 18th. And this is without a doubt one of the most anticipated movies of this year, because it's Pixar's next movie. Like, everyone is hyped because whenever Pixar releases a new movie, it's something special. Except when it's not. But this one looks really, really good. The trailer looks amazing. And after exploring the Mexican culture with Coco, they are going with Italian setting this time, which is really interesting. Like, people want to explore new ideas, new cultures. This is going to be really fun. Okay, so the last notable movie of this month is going to be Fast and the Furious 9, which is coming on June 25th. And this is a Fast and the Furious movie. If you have seen a single Fast and the Furious movie after 5, you know what to expect. And actually you don't know what to expect because they are going to space. So if you read the memes, those are true. They are actually going to space. And you know how Martin Scorsese says that Marvel movies and superhero movies are like amusement parks and theme parks? If that's true, Fast and the Furious is a circus. Everyone knows what we are going to get when we watch Fast and the Furious. We just go there to see the clowns beat each other. So again, if you like the Fast and the Furious franchise, you are going to enjoy this one. Although I think Hobbs and Shaw might not be in the movie. We have not seen them in the trailers, and because Vin Diesel doesn't like The Rock or Jason Statham for that matter. But Han is back, so there's that. Okay, so as for the TV shows, there are 3 main ones that are coming out this month. The first one is obviously going to be Loki, which is coming out on 9th June. Sadly, it's also going to be 1 episode at a time, 1 episode per week, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision. But the good thing is it's available in India on Hotstar, and in other countries going to be obviously on Disney Plus. And of course, Loki is looking to be one of the most surreal experiences in Marvel universe, and especially with DB Cooper and all those conspiracy theories that they are adding to the Loki mythos. It's going to be really interesting. The second show that's coming out this month is going to be Lupin. Now, I've personally not watched the first season of Lupin. This is going to be the second season on Netflix. It's coming out on 11th June. All episodes are going to drop together, and I think there are going to be 3 seasons. So Lupin Part 1, Lupin Part 2, Lupin Part 3. So the first part is already out. The second is about to come out on 11th. And the reception, I've heard really good things about it. It's been recommended to me a few times, and I'm going to watch it as soon as I can. But again, high recommendation, Lupin on Netflix, coming out on 11th June. Okay, so the third series which is coming out this month is going to be Rick and Morty Season 5, which is coming out on June 20th. Now, you may hate the Rick and Morty fandom. Yeah, that's about it. You probably hate the Rick and Morty fandom. But jokes aside, it is a really good series. And the first 2 seasons were obviously the strongest, but it's still worth your time. So if you like adult sci-fi comedy series, then give it a chance, watch. And with that said, this is the wrap up to all of the major series and TV shows and movies that are coming out this month. If you want some extra recommendation, I will highly suggest Alice in Borderland. It's available on Netflix. It's one of the few good live action manga adaptations. The first season is out. The second season is confirmed. Really good series. Kind of a mix between Death Note and Battle Royale. Basically, a lot of things. It's complicated to explain in a few sentences. Okay, so that's about it. If you have stuck till the end of the video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully really soon and with proper reviews. So thank you for watching and see ya.